Hello, hello, Mimi makers. Unfortunately, this one is going to be a recorded video. If you did tune in today at 11, you may have noticed that we had technical issues yet again, different nature this time. We had some connectivity issues and it was all really, really choppy. And I do want to make sure that you get all the information that you need about these beautiful fabrics and ideas that I might have for you on what to sew with it. So this is a recorded video, but you can still post comments in the threads of this, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube. I will read all of your comments after the fact and answer any questions that you might have in the comments. So let's get right to it. There's a lot of really fantastic things. Only 2 knits, but they are quite the thing. The knit that came in is a viscose jersey knit, and I do have to say there's not a lot of them out there that have prints that really excite me. So often it's like the solids, or I stay with some more basics, but this one caught my eye right away. It is a larger scale print, which I think is absolutely fantastic, and it comes in 2 colors. So this one has a navy blue background, and then these different angled stripes, and see how stretchy this is. This is a super, super stretchy, springy fabric. So this will be super nice for like waterfall tops, or the I think there's a waterfall raglan by Chalk and Notch that's really nice. It has a little bit of peplum at the bottom. So anything that requires a lot of drape, so if you can look at this, like this drapes a lot more than a cotton-based jersey. It's also super breathable. So what I like to make out of these is even just A-line tops or A-line dresses. Like really, you don't need anything too fancy in terms of cut, because the print on this is really, really stunning. And there's 2 colors of this. So this is the navy blue, but there is also one with a black background. I'll show you that right away. So the black, you can see that the black is a lot darker. And I'll just show them next to each other so you can see the difference. So it is a really dark blue and then a black, and both of them look really fantastic in a nice dress, t-shirt dress, long t-shirt. So lots of really great options. I also did want to mention, and I mentioned it in the live video, I just don't know if anybody could hear it, is that today is the day of technical issues. Ta-da! So we had some regular scheduled maintenance overnight in the shop, and now it seems that in some browsers, or most browsers, the images are not getting displayed, which is very unfortunate, because now you can't see what you're trying to buy. But we are aware of it, and we are working on it to get all of those images back. So please be patient and just enjoy watching the items that we have here right now in the meantime. Next up is a beautiful viscose challis. You know, it's one of my favorite summer fabrics. Always love a good challis in like a nice Charlie caftan, in a blouse, in a pant. I've even made Allegro pants out of this before. So many options for this one. And when you either live in a hot and humid climate, or go anywhere where it's hot and humid, and yes, it does get hot and humid in Ottawa in the summer, then this is the fabric for you, because it's also super breathable. And just look at that drape. So anything that has like a gather, a drape, anything like that will be absolutely stunning in this. So there's 2 colors of this viscose challis. There's this, I want to say it's like a mulberry burgundy with some dark salmon in it, and then some white florals on it. And I love the scale of this fabric, and some of this, or maybe the other color, is definitely coming home with me. So gotta have fast fingers so I don't steal all of it. And this is the blue. I do like the blue. It does go really well with my eyes. So this is the blue version of this beautiful viscose challis, and you'll find lots of patterns from Atelier Skamit that will work really nicely with it. And in case you didn't notice, this week is our birthday week. It's the Mimifabrics birthday week. It's our 6th birthday, and all of the patterns this week are 20% off. This week only, until Sunday. So definitely snatch some up with this fabric. And there's also some of the Mimi's favorite products that are on sale. So do check out the birthday sale section with the Mimi's favorite products, because you definitely want to get some flatter spray for this. Flatter spray is on special because it is one of my favorite products. So you might want to grab that as well. All right, next up is a Viscose Twill. So now if you have not sewn with either Viscose Challis or Viscose Twill before, the biggest difference is that a Challis is made in a plain weave, so 1 over 1 under, and a Twill is made with a twill weave, which means 2 over 1 under. Now I just have to think about it. I think 2 over 1 under and then stacked so that you get those diagonal lines. So if you take a closer look at the twill, and if you want to know more about these different types of weave, definitely read my blog post about the fibers to threads to fabrics that explains these different weaves. So let's see. Can you see that? No, it's not focusing. It doesn't want to focus. It does not want to focus on this. Oh, you can see it a little bit. Oh, there you go. You can see these diagonal lines is a characteristic of the twill. It's a little bit sturdier than a plain weave. Actually, your denim is a twill as well. And it's just a slightly sturdier weave. So it is a bit, also a bit heavier. So this is a great bottom weight or anything. You can even make a shirt or a shirt blouse that's more like kind of like a jacket for the summer, can make out of this. So, but it still has that beautiful drape that the viscose fiber has. And but again, great for dresses, pants, shirts, all of the things. And of course, it's leopard. I love me some leopard. And I think this might be my next wrap pant that I'm making for the summer. There's 2 colors of this. There's the gray, and then there's this gorgeous fuchsia. Take a guess which one is my favorite. I'm going to tell you. It's this one. But that was pretty obvious. So on this one, it's the fuchsia background, and then the leopard specks are printed in a navy blue. So this is going to look super cute with a navy blue top, just like a nice little crop tee or t-shirt, basic tee with this. If this is the pant or the skirt, that's going to look really, really nice. And next up, I'm going to talk about the cottons that came in, because I have some fantastic ideas that came to me. I mean, other than all of the other ideas we usually have, what we can make with these. So there is the Reverie by RJR Studio. And I really love this. So this, it's called Wisps of Light. You can see there's like these lines that are printed on there, but this is actually a gradient. So from selvage to selvage, you will have this beautiful gradient on it. It's really nice. So if you did make a top or a blouse or a skirt or something out of it, you automatically, so you can choose like how dark do I want to go, how light want to go. So this will make a really nice crisp shirt. But of course you can use it for your quilts, you can use it for your home decor, lots of things. But I really, really like the Wisps of Light collection. I would even love to have curtains like that. It's not long enough for a curtain because the gradient goes from selvage to selvage. But so each of those has that. So this is a gray purple. And then there's 3 more colors. And this is the purple. So it's purple with blue. And when you open that up, it is such a stunning colorway. And it does actually go really well with florals. So can you see how beautiful this colorway is? I absolutely love this. And I just love this. Oops. Just clicked on some buttons here. Let's not do that. I really, really like the color gradient in this. And then 3rd color, and my favorite color, is the pink in apricot, because apricot, or a version of apricot, is actually the color of the year, Pantone color of the year. Look it up. It's definitely in there. And I really like this. And this will work really well with yellows and little florals. I will make sure to take some pictures if you want to make some quilty things or quilted coat, quilted jacket, or anything. What other prints will go really well with this? And last but not least in this collection is the dark blue. It almost looks like the Aurora Borealis a little bit, at least on the darker parts, and then it gets really light. It's really beautiful. All right, so 4 of those. And then there's really cute Lewis and Irene collection that came in. And I have a pattern suggestion for you on something that I want somebody with a little person to sew. So this collection is called the Arctic Adventure. And they're all kind of this ice blue, purple, and a little bit of teal color. So this one has the Northern Lights and a snow owl on it. And then this one has some narwhals and seals on it, and some ice. What are they called? Ice chalet. I don't know what that's called in English. Ice chalet, like like a piece of ice that something could stand on, and they just float around. The ice thing, ice chalet. I'll just say it in German. And then we have these cute little snow foxes, and snow hares in the snow. And I think there's even the little snow banks are actually in metallic silver on this one. I think that's the only one that's metallic. Then this one is very cute and monochromatic. And they, what Lewis and Irene often does is this mirroring effect. So we have these bears and this little bear, and there's some owls in here, and then some auroras in there as well. So this is a very nice and subtle print. And last but not least from this collection is this one, which is I think, well, I mean, they're all pretty stunning, but this one really stands out to me because you can really see all these beautiful details. And the narwhals. The narwhals are my favorite thing here. I haven't seen narwhals in a while, narwhal prints. So here's my recommendation on what I would like somebody to sew is this. I mean, how cute is this? I wish I had a pattern for that when my kiddos were little, but this would look so cute with a print like this on the inside. Or if you want it even more subtle, because I know a lot of people like the very pastel-y color. So this as the inside, and then the pattern itself, if you actually take a closer look, let me see, if you take a closer look, the outside of this, oh come on, focus, there you go, the outside of this is made with a waffle cotton. So you could combine this with a taupe waffle cotton if you're like into those colors, or any of the blues, or a nice teal or a white would look so nice. So this pattern, I'm listing it today to make sure that it can release tomorrow. I think this would be a really, really nice one for this. And it actually has 3 things inside. So you can make this little baby, what do they call it? Well, it's just called baby accessories, but it's like this little baby snuggle bed. And then there's this little playmat and a little diaper bag that's in this pattern. So that's what I was envisioning for this beautiful fabric. And now I will move on to the soft shells. Lots of soft shells this week. I love soft shells. Soft shells are amazing. So you can make all of these spring coats, spring jackets, all the splash gear out of this, bags, backpacks. You've probably seen some of his size before. I will make a post on how cute this is for bag making or for clothing. I've made mittens before. It's a really functional fabric. So this is number 1. It's a black background with planets on it, and they're like slightly pixely. So it almost has like an 80s arcade feel to it. And then the inside has a soft fleece lining. Next up, I'm just going to move my mouse here so I don't bury it. Next up, space print. I mean, we always need a good space print. It's a really good one. Again, black fleece lining on this one, and this will be also really, really nice in a jacket, maybe with a hood. There's a lot of good German patterns. I do have to say I find there's more German patterns for those kinds of jackets out there. So I can make some recommendations if you're looking to sew one for little ones, but I also know a couple of good ones for adults. Stars, I always love some good stars. I've always been obsessed with stars. I don't know why. What is it that I love stars so much? And each of them has like a rainbow grunge kind of color. So you can easily combine it with some solids as well. And again, the inside of this one is black fleece. And you can choose to add additional layers. So if you wanted it even thicker, you could add more fleece to the inside. But for a spring jacket, when it gets into the positive degrees, this is really great. Water repellent, wind breaking, absolutely stunning. So I saw this one actually sewn up, and we did add a picture, which you can't see right now, but hopefully soon. Somebody, they made like this snowboard jacket, like one that you just, that just has like a half zip. And I just love it. I just love what this looks like in like a hoodie type jacket. It's really, really cool. So it's this almost like zebra print, but not really a zebra print. Really fun. It's really fun. That's the one that I would like to sew for myself. And again, this one has black fleece lining. Next up, dinosaurs. Can never have too many dinosaurs. Or a little splash suit. Little splash suit would be really nice. You know, the Lipstis Jolly jumper that we made in the boiled wool. If you've ever looked at the samples in the shop, I think we posted about it too, would be really cute in this as well. So this one has a whole bunch of cute little dinosaurs on this seafoam green. And I want to say this might even be a dark blue on the inside. Could be black, but you know, me and dark blue and black in this lighting, we're not friends. But I'm going to say it's blue. I'm going to say it's blue. And then we have one more. I think that's all the ones that I see here. There's one more with this beautiful floral. There's some solids as well, or near solids, that I didn't drag over here. But I'll make sure I'll take some better pictures than the ones that we even had before. But I think they would look really nice with this because it almost has like a fabric linen-y texture to it, even though it is a soft shell. So this is a really nice, happy soft shell, also with the fleece lining. All right, and last but not least, the only reason why I'm going back to wovens is because I was burying this beautiful, stunning fabric behind all of my soft shells, so now I can reach it. Viscose Miro Crepe. I mean, I don't know about you, but I mean, you hadn't hit viscose. I like all of these drapey viscose fabrics for the summer, but a Miro Crepe. It's a smaller crepe fabric. We've had crepe before. They can be made in, different sizes of those bubbles. So they have a little bit of like a bumpy texture. And if you've ever wondered, how do you get that crepe texture? It's actually a very similar process as when they make double gauze. That's why double gauze is bubbly, is because when they weave this fabric, they twist the threads before they weave them together, and then because of that tug of war that happens, then you get these tiny little bumps rather than a smooth surface. So this is really, really fun. So this one's really dense and has a fine bumpy texture to it. It's almost it's really soft. It's really soft. It has like a matte finish to it. So the black is like a black matte, but look at that drape. That drape is so nice, and this fabric is not sheer, so this is great for dresses, tops, skirts, a lot of things. And I just love, love, love the texture of it. So there's some other great colors. I'm just gonna lift this up. Whoop, my workout for today. I mean, because often these colors are easier to see when they're next to each other, and so I don't know which one to choose first because I like them all. So from top to bottom, the top we have a navy blue. Then we have this beautiful ochre, which is always great. Then this dark mulberry blue, denim blue, and then the apricot or dark salmon. I can't remember what I called it, but this is really, really beautiful. And again, totally on trend for the summer. I want to mention one more thing, just because I saw that I pulled out this pattern. That's another pattern I'm just about to list. A dog coat. If you, like me, have a dog that is in need of something like this, just because I have a short-haired boxer and he's always cold, so he always needs something on him, but he also is not exactly gentle on his dog clothing. If you've ever bought dog clothing in a store, they can be quite pricey. So this is a great alternative, and you can, as you can see, you can add lining to it. So this is a really fun one to try as well. So because I'm just talking to myself today, I guess that's why this was a little bit faster. So I apologize for the technical difficulties. I hope you still enjoyed watching this recorded, and I will get back to your comments. And I'll try to get all of this up and running with pictures for you, so that tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can see all of these pretties. If you're not signed up for our newsletter yet, you can do that with the link that's included in the description of this video, so that you do get alerted when all of these new items are live and available for you. And remember, this week, Mimi's birthday week, 6 years, and snatch up some of my favorites. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.